Did I give you any interview questions to you till now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
30 questions, sir.
okay, okay. Now, what? Second, I might be completing, which means that around Feb 2nd. Don't worry, everything, whatever I have promised, I will give it. If I miss something, you can let me know. I'll get your permission, then only I will leave. Okay. Now, create customer, edit customer, delete. If I run this, what could be the output of this program? What?
Delete customer, edit customer.
Create customer, delete customer, edit customer. Create customer, delete customer, edit customer, because this runs in alphabetical order. But I don't want to run in this. Guys, if you have background noise, don't and disturb the class. I don't know, simply today everyone are doing that. Make sure that don't have background noise and unmute. If you have background noise, don't unmute. You don't answer also. Now, now. I want to run in the same. That is how I can see of test method. One of the way is using priority. One of the way is using priority equal to 0, priority equal to 1, priority equal to 1, priority equal to 2. Run this. Run this. If I run this, run as test running. Create customer, edit customer, and delete customer. Create customer, delete customer, and edit customer. Create customer, edit customer, and delete customer. Now, if you give the priority, whichever the annotation has least priority will get executed first. Whichever the annotation has least priority will get executed first. The execution will follow the ascending order of priority. For example, I might have another one. That is modify customer. Zero, 1, 3, 8. However I want, I can give. Whichever the annotation has least priority will get executed first. Execution will follow the ascending order of priority. whichever the annotation has least priority.
Pratap,
Yeah.
suppose if two test priority is given and in two test priority is not given, only the alphabet order is there, then how it will execute? It will
First,
execute first the
first it will all the priorities, then it will start executing this. Okay.
alphabet,
Try,
then it will
try, try all those things. Then asking me, then you will understand clearly, right? Okay.
okay. Okay.
Now use some notes for this. Using priority. At the rate test annotation can be given priority, and whichever the annotation has least priority will get executed first. Execution will follow the ascending order of priority. Take down this into your notes.
Done, sir.
And take down the program.
Done, Pratap.
Have you completed this?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Due to some or the other reason, I don't know to execute this modify customer functionality. Even though if I execute and raise a issue, right? I mean, even if I raise this and raise the issue, they may tell that no, no, we know that it's an error, but we are not going to fix it now. We are going to park it aside. We will put that in a deferred state. Deferred in the sense, if the bug is not of a prime priority and if it is getting expected to get fixed in the next print or next release, then it is called as deferred. Then it is called as deferred. Now, I don't want to execute these lines of code. In that case, what I can do?
Enable recall false we have to give.
We have to give enabled equal to false. We have to give enabled equal to false. Who is that who said enabled equal to false?
Nikki here.
Google answers. Okay. If I give enabled, most of them they will be telling if you comment these lines of code, those won't get executed. If you comment any lines of code, developers, I mean, your manager won't accept. Okay. So that we will be giving enabled equal false. So that it will ignore. How will you ignore a test method in TestNG? By using enabled equal to false. We can ignore a test method in TestNG. We can ignore a test method in TestNG. Okay, let me give you some notes for that. How will you ignore? Second, ignoring a test method in TestNG. We can use enabled equal to false to ignore a test method in TestNG. Still writing? Take down only this method. Take down only this method. No need to take down the complete program.
It's done.
Only this program. Oh, sorry, only this method I said. Let others also take down.
Done, Pratap.
Okay.
Sir, I have a doubt here.
Hmm.
What will happen if we'll comment it and not do like enable equal to false?
See, if you comment right, if your manager sees commented lines of code, he will remove that. Or else he will tell you to remove. No lines of code should be commented. Comments are given to write some description for that. We should not comment any lines of code. Commented lines of code will reduce the code quality.
Oh,
Okay, that's
okay.
why. commented lines of code will reduce the code quality. Any?
Then
Train mummy వచ్చేసిందా? 10 minutes ఉండి వస్తా. Now, let me create a new user. User. Okay. I'm going to mention this as create user. User. Create user, edit user, and delete user. Edit user, delete user. Create user, edit user, and delete user. Run as TestNG test. What will be the output of this program?
take alphabetically.
I know it takes alphabetically. That's why I'm asking you. What will be the output?
Create user, delete user, edit user.
Create user, delete user, and edit user. Create user, delete user, and edit user. Okay. Create user, edit user, and delete user. Now, I want first anyhow create user will get executed. Before running delete user, I want to execute this edit user. Before running this delete user, I want to execute this edit user. My only condition here is before executing the delete user, I want to execute the edit user. Rest of other things let it be as it is. Okay, I can use priority. Priority is one of the way. This is the another way. Now let me remove. Who is that? See, before running delete user, I have to execute this edit user. This delete user is totally depending on edit user. This delete user is totally depending on edit user. In that case, what I can do depends on methods equal to edit user. Depends on methods equal to edit user. Create user. Create user, edit user, and delete user. Who is that? Shailaja, I'm going to. I cannot do anything. I cannot keep on telling.
Sir, I have one doubt here.
Yeah.
Like if we are commenting out edit user and if delete user is dependent on edit user, so
It will
it
throw
will
error.
succeed or not?
It will throw error because there is no edit user. Try all those things then asking me. Okay. Now, first anyhow create user will get executed. When it tries to run this delete user, before delete user, it will execute this create user, edit user, and delete user. create user, edit user, and delete user. Okay, now sometimes what you will have, you have one more also, create user, edit user, modify user. Create user. Now you can give more than one dependency also. You can use more than one dependency also. If one is dependent on, you can give more than one dependencies also. Edit user, modify user, like this. However you want. There is no limit that I have to give two or three also, as many as you want. It supports multiple dependencies as well as, see here. Now,
So will it be in curly braces?
yes, curly braces you have to give.
Okay, okay.
Already said, make sure don't have any background noise. If you are asking doubts also, you should not have background noise, guys, please. It's disturbance for me. Please. Create user. Sorry. If more than one, you have to give curly braces. Now, what could be the output of this program? First, create user, anyhow, it will get executed. When it tries to run delete, before delete, it has to go to edit. Before edit, it has to go to modify. Modify. Then create, modify, edit, and delete. That will be the overall output of this program. You can have multi-level dependencies also. Now, if I give like this, anyhow, create user will get executed. Next, it will come to the next alphabet, delete. Before delete, it has to go to edit. Before edit, it has to go to modify. Before modify, it has to go to edit. Before edit, it has to go to modify. Before modify, it has to go to edit. Before edit, there is no end at all. Make sure when you are giving multi-level dependencies, it allows both multiple dependencies as well as multi-level dependencies. Make sure deadlock should not happen. Make sure deadlock should not happen. Okay, that's it. Make sure deadlock should not happen. Then sequencing execution order using depends on methods. Depends on methods can be used to sequence test methods, and depends on methods accepts an array of string which contains the list of methods which the test methods depends on. Take down. Oh, 2 minutes. If you are done, let me know as done. Only these two lines, not the other lines. Don't take down this program. Okay. Okay. Let me switch. Just a minute. Let others. Take down this program. Have you completed everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, okay. What could be the output of this program if I run?
Create user,
Create user,
then delete user,
create user, delete user,
edit
create user, delete user.
Create user, edit user, and then delete user.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
User something.
Puri, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Create user, edit user, and delete user. Okay. Now, edit user and delete user. Now, anyhow, create user will get executed. So, string actual abcd, string expected equal to abcd. If both are same, I want to come to the next, or else I have to throw the error here itself. In that case, what I can do? If I use if else condition, either if or else will get executed and it will continue the next line of execution. But I don't want like that. If there is an error, stop it there itself. In that case, what to do? There is a class called assert class in TestNG, which method. That's assert equals to method. This assert equals to method is a static overloaded method. Since it is a static method, directly I am calling by using class name. Since it is a overloaded method, either I can pass two integers, pass two strings, pass two anything. Okay, I am going to pass two strings. If both are same, I want to come to the next line of execution, or else I want to throw the error here itself. That is what I am going to do. That is what I am going to do. Right click, run as TestNG test. Create user, edit user and delete user. Okay, since both are same, it will continue the next line of execution. Test runs 3, failures 3. Failure 0, skips 0. If both are different, then what to do? Now, if I run this, what happens with the output? Right click, run as TestNG test. It will run, total runs 3, failures 1, skip 1, it will show. Totals run 3. Pass is success, create user. Fail, which got failed, edit user got failed, which got skipped, delete user got skipped. If one method is dependent on another method, if another method fails, this one method will be skipped. That is what it happens. Okay, total create user, passed, failed, edit user, reason for failure it is given, skipped delete user, the reason for skipping it is clearly given here. Okay, now we have learned about assertion and skipping here. We can use assert class of TestNG which has list of static assert equals to method for comparing actual and expected, that is checkpoints. If assertion passes, the test will be marked as pass, and if assertion fails, the test will be marked as fail. If there is any statement after the assert, it will not get executed if assertion failed. Skipping test methods. If you set a test methods to depends on another test methods, and if assertion fails, the dependent method test method will be skipped. Take down this into your notes.
Archita, can you please go back? Archita, are you there? Archita, can you please remove that cursor from there?
Sorry. Now, have you completed this? Yes or no? No one is answering.
No, sir.
Okay, take it, take it, take it.
Don't can you please go back? I have one line is missed. I have to write.
Let others also finish this. I'll switch back to.
Okay. Okay. This is done, sir.
Okay.
done, Pratap.
Okay. Now, I have, if I run this, it will show as create customer. Sorry, it will run create user, edit user, and delete user. If I run customers, it will run create customer, edit customer, and delete customer. That it will run, and it will give you the output. If I want to run that individual class, okay. Now, I am going to create and right click, run as TestNG test. Sorry, on this right click. I am going to create a new TestNG class. Create TestNG class. I am going to name this as report. In this, I am going to name this as create report. Report. System.out.println create report. Create report. Create report. Now, if I run this report, now if I run this, right click, run as TestNG test. Create report. If I want to run an individual class, I can run this and run. But if I want to run all three classes which is there inside the package, if I want to run all three classes which is there inside the package, then what I have to do? If I want to run all three classes which is there inside the package, then what I have to do? Just a minute. Sorry guys. Create report. Sorry. Now, if I want to run all three which is there inside the package, I can right click on the package, run as TestNG test, so that it will run all three. For it has to run customers, reports, and users, right? All three. Let it run. Users, reports, and customers. Is it running in the same order of the classes? Now we are talking about the classes, not about the methods. Until now, how to rearrange that inside the methods by using priority depends on all these things we have learned. Now I am talking about the classes. Is it running in the same order of the classes?
No.
Yes or no?
Pratap, I'm not getting. Here you run that package demo
Yes.
pack.
When I run the demo pack, is it running customers first, reports next, and users next? Is that the output what I have got it?
No, sir.
No. That is the question what I am asking. It is running users first, reports next, and customers. It will run in some random order. We cannot take reverse alphabetic. That is also not correct actually. Okay. It is running in some random order, but I do not run in that order. I want to run customer first, reports next, and users next. In that case, what I have to do, I need to create an XML. I need to create an, if you want to rearrange the .java files in an order, create an XML. In that XML, mention as customer.java first, report.java next, user.java next, like that. This is how I have to mention the XML. Users next and reports next. Users next. Customer, report, and user. Now, customers, reports, and user. Customers, reports, and user. Reports and user. Customer, reports, and user. Now, what I have to do, I have to create an XML, and I have to do this. How to create XML next? I will. Normally, when your system becomes slow, what you will do, you will go to percentage temp percentage, search in that, then you will, then I will delete. It will delete everything in the temp folder. If you delete everything in the temp folder, then it will be quite fast. Normally, that you will be doing. Okay. Now, my goal is to create a temp. I need to create an XML. I need to create XML. Next step, create XML. In that XML, I need to arrange these .java files in that particular order, and I have to run that. That is what I have to do. Right. Now, in this temp folder, this is the temp. Do you have any folder called TestNG here? Do you have any folder called TestNG? Find any TestNG here. When you run the package, right click, run as TestNG test. Run as TestNG test. Now see here.
Pratap,
Yeah, tell me.
oh, what is the related between the temp file and the
Wait, I will relate and I will tell you.
okay.
Wait, wait for something. Now, do you find any folder called TestNG inside this?
Yes.
In the temp folder.
Yes.
When you write a folder called TestNG, if I run this, right click, run as TestNG test. here. See here, one more got created. Have you noticed this?
Yes.
If you run a class also, I am running a class, right click run as TestNG, folder called TestNG will get created. Each and every time you run a class or a package, a folder called TestNG will be created. That's why when you are working with TestNG, keep deleting your temp folder or else your system will become slow. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, my to create an XML. My goal is to create an XML. Let us start creating this XML. If I want to create an XML, first, right click on the package, run as TestNG test. Right click on the package, run as TestNG test. Okay. A folder called TestNG is created, right? Go inside this. An XML file got created inside this. This is a XML file. Right click, go to properties. You will find an .xml file. It has created a .xml. If you want to see that XML file, this is the default XML file what it got created inside that. Inside the temp folder, inside that testng folder, it got created when you run this. First, it is executing users, reports, and customers. Then in that order. Have you understood why it is running in that order?
Yes, sir.
Default XML got created in that order. Created. See, right click run as TestNG test. A default XML got created. Have you understood this?
Yes.
Yes.
First, when we run that demo package,
Mm,
then this will generate automatically
yes.
temp
Inside the temp folder. Inside the temp folder, a folder called TestNG got created, right? So inside that, there is a created. That is the XML what it got created.
Okay.
Okay. Now, right click. Okay. Copy this XML file and paste it in temp folder. Paste it into the paste it here. Right click on this and paste it. Paste it.
But take up suppose if we
Wait. I'll. If you have any doubts, note down. Note down all those. I'll solve you. Don't interrupt in between for 5 minutes. 5 more minutes. Now here, I have customer first, reports next. I'm going to rearrange this default XML I have copied, and I'm pasting this. Okay. Pasting this. Now if I run the XML, don't run the package now. If you run the package, a default XML got created. I have copied that and pasted into the project. I have edited that. Now I am going to run as TestNG suite. Customer reports and users. Understood?
yes, sir.
Yes. Next. Let me I want to run only customers and users. If I remove this report, right, tomorrow I want to run that, I have to add it again. Then the testing and customers and users. In that case, create one more XML. How to create XML? Let me explain you once again. First, go to the temp folder. Delete everything which is there. Control A and delete. Then, go to the package. Right click on the package. Run as TestNG test. Will XML. Copy this XML. Copy this XML and paste it into the project. Right click and paste it. Paste. Inside this, a default XML got created, right? Now what I am going to do, whatever the file saying, I will paste it in that order and I will remove that. Remove that. Smoke testing. A default XML got created in the temp folder that I have to copy it and paste it. Whenever you want to arrange the .java files, create an XML. If you don't know how to run the package, a default XML gets created, copy that and paste it. Now you can ask your doubts. Tell me. Someone was asking doubts earlier. Now you can, yeah.
Yes,
T-
yes, Pratap.
tell me, Nikki.
I'm Nikki here.
Hmm.
I'm telling that suppose if we deleted all that in from temp folder, suppose if we deleted all that TestNG
Hmm.
files,
Hmm.
and we have to take that XML, then how will do that?
If you run that, one more will get created there after deleting. When you run that, one get created right again.
Okay, okay. Multiple time it will get
That is what
generated.
I said in the class now, right? Each and every time you run a particular package or a class, an XML get created in the temp folder. That is what I am telling from past
And
10 minutes. Yeah.
a recent one only we have to take.
Yeah, you have to take recent only. That's why keep deleting frequently.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Your doubt is solved. Close it. Someone is asking?
Yes, sir. Can we connect comment here whichever we don't want to
Yes, you
execute?
can comment it also.
Okay, okay,
However you want, you can do it. It's your
okay.
choice. Okay. If you multiple test cases, you need to yeah, creating TestNG XML. If you want to execute multiple TestNG classes in a particular sequence, then we need to create an XML. Procedure to create an XML. Right click on the package, run as TestNG test. Each time an individual TestNG class or a package is executed, TestNG creates an XML in the temp folder. Copy the XML file from the temp folder in Eclipse, right click on the project and paste it. Edit the XML as per the order on XML. Okay, take down this. Then you can take down the program.